Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. We've got an awesome episode planned for you guys today. I hope everybody is doing great. I'm doing fantastic. It's going to be a fun one. A lot of work though. I just realized there's frogs over there. Joe, what are you doing, you silly goose? You want to know the hardest part about making the Hermitcraft videos? Figuring out which building to stand on for every intro. It's a struggle. So we're doing a lot today. We're hanging out with some hermits, and we're also meeting up with Tango. We're building a new building, checking out the quest room. Lots to do. By the way, guys, a little bit of a fun game for the chat. If you can find the creeper face that I have hidden in the video and post a timestamp and be the first person to do that, I will name my pickaxe in the next episode after you, and we'll keep rotating. Have fun finding it. Good luck. With that being said, let's get into today's video. So recently, Ren decided to open up the quests for the server people to earn more diamonds. Let's check it out. I'm really excited about earning some moolah. All right. So this is the info and rules. So let's read this. Server quests. Welcome to the Hermitcraft server quests. Complete quests for the king and earn diamond rewards for your loyalty and hard work. Please read the rules. How does it work? Take a quest crystal of choice and replace the pumpkin with your own head. Complete the quests, return here and collect your reward. Repeat. Okay, seems pretty straightforward. One daily quest per day per hermit. One weekly quest. Okay, that seems pretty straightforward. Quests can be completed in groups, must be completed on camera. All right, interesting. So there's a lot of different quests around here. These are the books, but you can also go downstairs. So for example, like royal quests. There are replace a player head here, accept the quests, throw tribute into the pit. Okay. And this is the royal tribute catalog. Okay, so there's a lot of reading here that I'm gonna have to do to understand this a little bit better, but from what I gather, this is going to help the server become a lot better. By the way, these textures, phenomenal. Break an abandoned boat for eight diamonds. Oh my god, that's a daily maintenance quest. Okay, I'm obviously assuming you can only do one maintenance quest per day. But for 8 diamonds, yo, that is a steal. Holy crap. All right. He didn't say anything about maintenance quests, but I kind of get the gist. That's probably one per person. Let's see. Economy quests. Let's see what some of these are. Restock one of your shops. It's pretty straightforward. And it looks... Oh, my God. The pumpkins are perfect for that. I'm going to have to talk to Ren about that. Trade with a hermit. Okay. Seems pretty easy. Please drop off pumpkin heads here. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna have to talk to Ren about using the egg heads for that, because that's like perfect thing ever. So this is going to be a lot of fun to do in the next upcoming episodes. We should definitely tackle some of these and see if some of our friends want to help us. If you are interested in seeing some of that, who do you think I should ask to collab with? Leave me a comment in the section below, guys. So some footage I'm going to show you today. First things first, we meet up with a gang for HHH. This time we're helping Tango out. It was me, Azuma, Cleo, Joe, and Tango. And then we had a little bit of a surprise visit from Scar trying to hot guy people, and Gemini Tay joined up too. There's a little bit of fighting in there and they try to kill me. Watch and see what happens. After that, we meet up with Tango. So I am going to show you both of those now. So I hope you guys enjoy. Pretty fantastic
I feel like
stuff.
I'm just getting good at starting. I just feel like I'm just getting good at building, like just now. So, you know, I just want to.
I've found that like taking the time to sit and actually think through how you build, what are the techniques, like you can pick up some things that just make the next time you do a path or whatever in survival, there are little tricks and stuff that can make them look so much better that you just like might not be aware of.
I've spent like hours just on this server, just like, well, not this one, but like around over the last couple of years, just looking at how other people are doing things. Because, you know, I'm all right at building. I'm not the best builder, but it's a case of you just pick up things from other people and you just get so much better. So one of my catchphrases is I'm stealing that. So I do that on my Patreon server as well. They make things and I'm just like, I'm stealing that, and they all know, and it's like, oh, it's an honor, and I'm just like, no, it's not. It's me thieving you from you. It's fine.
That's funny.
I'll say it's I'll tell people who made it, but you know, I'm definitely.
Cleo, you should have a mug that says good artists borrow, great artists steal, attributed to Zombie Cleo.
I am
That's
not a great
genius.
artist. I'm just a thief. There's a
Leo,
difference.
I
Yeah,
feel
but it's
you
the
on
joke
the
is that
learning
you're
how to
stealing
build
Andy
thing,
Warhol's joke.
So
I know.
I
Sorry,
feel
what was
you,
that, Jeff?
I said I feel you on the learning how to build thing. In the last 2 seasons, I've been like, oh hey, I remember how to play this game again. That's awesome.
I
Woo!
mean, building that castle with Joe last season.
Yeah.
That was. I mean, for a start, it was a masterclass on how to deal with Joe for a season.
You're welcome.
But I needed it, Joe. But it did give me like more insight on like forms and stuff and how to work things out and do things properly.
Yeah.
So, Joe's desperately trying to get Scar to join.
No, so Scar has a rule that if I don't greet him every time he rejoins the server, he assumes I'm not paying attention, and then he comes and hot guys me. He's like, you weren't watching the chat, were you, hot guy?
The other night when I was building my mountain, him and Cub came and attacked me, and we fought for like 30 minutes. Cub finally killed me when I ran out, forgot to eat food, but good times.
I
good
have
times.
never been hot guide. I've
never been
hot guide?
They tried
Never been hot
so
guide.
so hard to hot guide
It's like
me.
a rite of passage.
Yeah.
I know. I'm feeling very left out, and I'm just feeling very hurt and or crushed. So it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, they were like, I was like sitting there, and then all of a sudden it was like arrows flying at me. I'm like,
don't do it, Tango. I know
It's
what
already
you're
been
doing.
done.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
the
Do it,
fingers
do it,
were in
do it.
motion.
I hate you.
red 3.
No. I feel like this is punishment, Tango.
I mean, it could be.
What have I done to you recently?
Well, you know.
Place
Not
down
enough.
loads of snow blocks for him at his base.
I know.
I know,
It's
how dare
almost-
you mess up my base.
There you go.
I hate
I just
you
had a
so
revelation
much.
that at some point in the season, someone's
I'm
going to
gonna
want loads and
place
loads of
my-
these ferns.
And we're just destroying them all, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now I'm like, time to collect.
I'm gonna set my bait
go.
on my bed.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Tango, where's
Yeah,
your
were there
bed?
loads of trees here that you tore
Depends
down?
in my inventory.
Oh. Wow.
What's that, X?
Out for death.
There were loads
huh?
of trees here, right? That have been
Oh, yeah,
torn
I
down.
spent about 12 hours chopping all the trees down.
Do not have the gear.
You're gonna have wood for the rest of the season, my man.
I already do. Yeah, I'm good.
Nice.
Damn it.
Oh, jump boost.
I was considering finishing the Enderman farm after
Hot
the
guide.
HHH was done today, and then I decided, no, I'm gonna go take a nap.
Yeah, there's your
So-
temperature guide, Cleo.
Naps are so much better than finishing Enderman farms.
Naps are good.
I'm a fan.
I can't do
Big
naps.
fan of napping.
I always, it always makes me feel groggy.
I can't do naps. I always end up sleeping for 6 hours. So
I mean, that could still be considered a nap if you really care.
not really.
I mean, the farm is done anyways. I just need to finish the pathway and a few little things, but
Oh,
No!
someone's shooting.
trying to
No!
make
An arrow just came near me.
trying to make thumbnails for the end is like the stupidest thing possible because
Oh, it's so hard.
It's
Just-
so hard.
It's just black.
Yeah.
It's just black.
Like
Yeah.
I was like trying to get a thumbnail for the farm, and I'm like, this is terrible. I don't like this.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, I'll
Killer,
tell you what you
killer.
gotta do. You got
Hot guy!
Hot guy!
You've been honored.
Right.
There you go. Now
Welcome
you
to
can
the
say you've
club.
experienced it. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
She's like, yeah, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Wow, you just got amazingly salty so fast.
Yep.
I always get salty. No. My response is, and now Scar must be punished, because Scar must always be punished.
You said that about me too when I killed you, and you never did anything.
Yeah.
I let you
No,
kill me
that's
the
right.
other day.
That's right. I
so-
haven't yet done anything. Right.
Jim probably thought the server was so dysfunctional that day. Because me, like the first 5 minutes of the first season's HHH, I killed Cleo. She's like, guys, focus. We gotta do stuff. I'm like, but
We're
I
friends
want to
here,
kill
right?
Cleo. Oh, good times. The best.
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked when I asked Jem to sing a Unity song so we could all feel like better friends, and she's just like, I don't know any friendship songs, and I'm like, well, Jem, how are you gonna run an HHH? Like, this is a key skill.
Good time.
I mean, what? You've never killed someone to prove that you're a good okay. It's just
Not
weird.
on, not on
Can't say I
paper. I
have, yeah.
mean,
Right, the question is, where are my stuff? I'm not saying killing people is being a good person. I'm saying selectively killing people is being a good person.
We're good. All right.
thinning the herd a little bit.
I mean, like, killing Tango, probably not a good person. Killing Jev, absolutely a good person.
You can try. Oh yeah, that was what it sounded like.
Ooh.
A really weak threat.
A complete
Yeah, again,
sentence.
you still haven't killed me from the first time that I killed you.
Wasn't aware
What
I
are we
was
doing
trying,
about
but
this,
okay.
this like cave
Does
here?
anybody
Probably
know
some
where I
real-
died? Is the
Oh,
question.
I got your stuff.
Oh.
Cleo,
Let
over
me
here.
see.
Thanks.
Free costume again would be perfect.
You can get some skulk sensors and then just like TNT
Right here, Scar,
all
what are you
of his
doing?
base.
Oh, you ran. That's no fun. Come and play.
I don't think taunting them is the way to go.
Oh, it
Jem.
absolutely
Too fast,
is.
not enough else.
It absolutely is.
Oh, I just realized by him recruiting Gem, he was adding elf power. That's funny.
Elf power.
What are elves' powers?
They live a long
not
time.
hitting Jevin with a bow, I think. At
Yeah.
this point.
Missing me 100 times
Oh,
in a row
I was
is one of
thinking
them.
Christmas elves.
Hitting
Oh.
everybody else with a bow, but not Jeff.
This made Jem pop a totem.
Look, I'm sorry, Jem, but you aren't hitting him, or at least, you know, not killing him.
Jebin!
I require Jevin to die. Is all I'm saying. It's all I've ever wanted.
Listen, the
all I've ever
sole reason
needed.
why I'm so hard to kill is because I speedran. And I just know how to run. That's it. There's nothing
I know
else.
how
There's
to
no other
flee.
skill to it.
Okay, I'll hire Tango and then we'll just take him out. It's fine.
When he's not expecting it, yeah.
Tango, I
Yeah.
can pay you more than her.
Ooh. I'm open for bargains.
I'm not entirely sure that you
I-
can.
I just go to the highest bidder.
Unless...
Any diamonds are good for me.
I have nothing but time and can go mining, and it's no issue. it's no issue. I have no life.
Surely all your diamonds are the kings that you mine from this on. You're only
Right,
allowed.
of course.
You're only allowed a stack.
Sure. So keep trying, guys.
Tell-
Keep trying.
Tell the king on you.
Go ahead, tell him. I'll fight him too.
Oh, that's going to end so well for you.
Good. I hope so.
Like, so well.
He's gonna sick B-double-O after me. Absolutely terrified.
Sorry, Jem.
That's too many O's.
Ow!
No, not B-double-O. No.
I mean, to be fair, I deserved it. I liked it. Anyway.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'll behave.
Dang, the amount of
dubious.
progress.
I know. I'm gonna go look now. I'm excited.
MCC winner's bow.
Look at this. Holy cow, you
Joking
guys.
with me right now.
I just got Cleo killed
Constantly.
from Scar by standing in front of behind her. That was like the
Huge
best
progress.
moment ever. I love it. Oh, so good. Good times, good times. That's another death for me against Cleo.
Said.
Which is Schemer's
All
way
right,
more
Tango.
fun.
You
so.
can't
Yeah,
be
oh, I
salty at
know.
me for things that happened elsewhere.
Yeah, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Something
Right?
like that.
Okay.
One
is my
down.
Stuff...
One to go.
Wow. Right.
Yo, man, what's up?
How are you? How are you? How do I get in here? I'm lost.
There's a front door. There's a front.
Front door. How cryptic of you.
Right? How dare you have a front door?
I can't imagine how you figued out getting in that. Hi.
Yeah,
How are you?
I like the crown thing. It's really working for you.
That's right. Parkour King Crown.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So what's up, man?
I've got a thing, and you might be able to help me. It's a big favor or a permission, I guess. So I'm in the process of wanting to acquire a large quantity of music discs, like a large quantity in the hundreds.
Oh wow.
So therefore I want to set up a farm, and as you probably know, to set up a music disc farm, you pretty much need a creeper supply, a creeper farm. And now I could go make a whole creeper farm.
No. Don't do all that. I got you covered. I got you covered, man.
Could I? Awesome. I was wondering, could I like hybrid yours and put a little lever on it or something and turn it into like music disc mode and something like that? What do you think?
I think this is going to be a great partnership, but I think we should probably go take a look at the farm first just to make sure that
makes sense.
Yeah.
But
I will have another requirement if you can use the farm. So.
Oh, okay. That's fine, because whatever it is,
yeah.
it's going to save me time. So lead the way. I don't even know where it is.
All right, this way. All right, Tango. We're here at the farm. There she is up there, beautiful in the sky. That big old thing up there. So,
look at it.
I mean, technically
pretty.
speaking, you could choose any one of the 4 sides to make your farm. Also, it'll auto-load all of your records into shulker boxes because I'm extra, so.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good because, well, I mean, records don't stack, so there's that, I suppose. Yeah. But.
Oh. So, I would like to know, what are you doing with the records, if you can tell me?
Well.
Oh, that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
No. I have two things. One of them, they're going to be used in Decked Out.
Okay.
And 2, extra activities. We'll say.
Okay. Extra activities are fun. I don't know if you can take a look at it from here. If you want to fly up there, we can take a look at it real fast.
Yeah, let's go fly to one of those little legs.
Yeah. It's pretty straightforward. The creepers just funnel into sort of a kill chamber. And from there, you could easily manipulate it. So it wouldn't.
Golem's just like
that
falling from the sky. That's
ridiculous.
Amazing.
It's ridiculous. 4 golems every 40 seconds.
Iron farms. Don't get me started. How easy they are.
Yeah. I mean, who am I talking to? You're like the king of iron farms. What am I? What am I doing?
Until they became trivial.
Yeah.
All right, so you got like 4 modules here. So yeah, I could just kind of hijack one of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I said, I have a requirement for this, and it's optional, but I would prefer that you do it.
All right.
With your records, I'm going to give you the challenge of scaring every hermit, or as many as you can, with a record without them knowing. So like if they open a door and trigger it or something like that, it is. Oh, I fell. It is your mission to try to sneak record plays into their videos or streams, even better.
Jevin, can I just tell you that's literally what I planned on doing for the rest of this episode?
That's great minds think alike. I was thinking about it. I was like, dude, that's perfect.
No, I have all kinds of ideas brewing in my head already.
I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that.
Done. Oh yeah, it should be good.
Also, I have another request since you just mentioned Decked Out. I would like a custom named record in Decked Out, please.
It does what?
It says my name on it. That's all.
Oh,
that's that easy. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. It's
okay. I'll see what I can do. I mean, maybe I could do something where like I put everybody gets to put their own disc.
Oh, that'd be cool.
in their deck, and it plays when they enter or something.
Oh, that would be really rad.
Their own personalized theme music.
I was thinking back to last season how you had all of the sets. Like I want an iJevin record. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. A lot of things are gonna change. It's not gonna be just a new map.
Then, man.
A lot of rules and systems and everything are changing for the better. I'm super excited.
Awesome. Well, I'm really looking forward to you trolling people. That's pretty much my favorite thing to do.
So all right, I'm gonna dive right in here and start grabbing this module and getting the discs.
I will not touch anything.
Cool. Thank you.
Awesome, man. Thank you. So now that you guys are all caught up, it is time to get started with the first part of our base. We're doing a cathedral. You can see it in the title and the thumbnail. I'm so excited to build this thing. It took me about 4 days in creative mode to design it. So I hope you guys enjoy the time lapse. We'll go over it thoroughly after we're done. Enjoyed that time lapse. I'm so happy this is done in the way that it turned out. So fantastic. Let's talk time frame and some links and some numbers here. So first and foremost, it took 4 days in creative mode to design this in a creative world. It took a lot of effort. Never built anything like this before in Minecraft, so kind of worked my way through it. First time, I'm so pleased. Let's talk material gathering. So I had a lot of the material already, but it took me about 3 hours total time to get material together to build this. And then finally, build time was about 6 hours total. This is a cathedral that I built that is designed and inspired by a cathedral in my hometown. Now, I changed this cathedral a few times in the design process, but ended up settling on the Blackstone look just because of how kind of gothic and medieval it looks. And the two towers in the front are sort of a really good example of that. Let's get a fly up and get kind of close to those. As you can see, these just... At first, I was a little apprehensive to make these so tall and so big, but they just really turned out so well. Very happy with those. And I wanted to explore the idea of starting to add more circles into our build. Kind of got that idea from, I think that was Grian in season 6, the Hobbit hole. Now, these are, they look like clocks a little bit, and they've got the white glass behind them, and they turned out really, really well. So when I noticed, when I was like doing my research on cathedrals, they always had these glass windows. Now this is a bit of a busy window because of the stuff behind it, but if you look at it from this side, this window has 3 different color glass panes, and it looks incredible. So throughout this build, you're going to find blocks from stone brick, cracked stone bricks, cracked blackstone brick, polished blackstone bricks, buttons, cobblestone, stairs, trapdoors, all kinds of good stuff. I wanted to do a very detailed design, but without overdoing it. And I also want to go back to that design philosophy where we get to walk everywhere, and I don't want it to be overdone. So when you walk in here, you're going to notice that the ceiling is a lot lower. Well, I cut the ceiling down. I'm not sure what this is called, that sort of technique, maybe a vestibule, but the ceiling is much taller, but we have this shorter ceiling in here to make it feel more personable. So when you walk up here, I'm going to use these corridors, and again, that circle appears. Same with on the other side. I'm going to use these as pathways to other parts of our castle, which is going to be exciting. Really excited to build that. So using sort of the arching technique that I used in season 8 for these kind of overhanging areas up here. So this is a villager trading hall, which I'm going to call the Hall of Enlightenment, and it's got a lot to show. So the first, we'll talk about the ceiling. Used chiseled stone brick there with buttons, kind of have a middle center archway with some chandeliers. Really like these chandeliers. Kind of just when I saw this design and made this design, I kind of just Googled chandeliers, and this is one of the ones that popped up. So definitely not my design. Now, when I was building this, the floor was a huge problem because at first I was just doing all blackstone, and then one of my patrons was like, "Hey, you should do a custom floor design." He's like, "You should make it wood." But then I was like, well, what if I just made a pattern in the wood? So from that came this floor, and I absolutely love this floor design. I feel like it just fits in here so well. Love it. It's got a lot of different spruce style textures. It works very well inside the space. Next up, let's talk about these walls here. So when I was building this, I noticed that I have these like very open walls, and I wasn't really sure what to put here. And I was thinking, well, it could be a library. So I did some cut-ins on all 4 sides and used looms and bookshelves and sort of made it fit the theme, right? Like this is a cathedral. They've got, you know, candles and books and lanterns, and it fits very well. So with this being something that we want to be useful and aesthetically pleasing, you know, and practical is what we're talking about. Well, we got to have storage for our enchantments. So we have spaces for 28 villagers, which I'll show in a minute. So down here is sort of our deep storage for our books. We've got a bunch of barrels, you know, we've got more of those little bookshelves, kind of like coves on each side, and it fits very well. I love how these turned out. These are one of my favorite things to design. And using the carpet technique from our starter base with different colors, I really fit that in well with the glass up there. And I've utilized a lot of candles and lanterns throughout, obviously not using any torches. So initially the pathways out to different parts of the castle were in the back, but when I noticed that there wasn't really a lot of room back here, I decided to make these storage coves. These will be where we store books, emeralds, anything that we need for our villager trading. Now, I feel like this is kind of the appropriate amount of storage, again, using the circles on top. When you walk up the stairs, this is where we will host all of our villager trading. Now, these are pretty straightforward. They've just, they've got some rails in there. We'll keep the villagers on rails. Really like this kind of arched overlook, using the ceiling textures to bring them down. It looks really well. There's not really a lot to talk about up here. We got our flower pots. I tried to add as much foliage in here as, would allow, but without really overdoing it. So one of the bigger challenges of this build was this back wall, because we're right at the mountain peak. We can look through here and just have this incredible view. I didn't want to ruin that. So I didn't want to make this a full wall. So I decided to split the wall using the glass pane textures. There's black glass up there. I know it looks invisible. And then using some cobblestone features and some iron bars and just kind of filling the wall out as much as possible. Really like how that came through. So in terms of just overall aesthetic, I really like our build. So just talk about the entrance a little bit, using some more of those cobblestone sort of inlays, as well as more circles on the side featuring spruce wood. So we have planks and stripped logs in there. Ceiling up here, just kind of giving it some more detail, some more flair. We've got spruce stairs, stuff like that. Now that we have talked about the inside and the front, let's talk about the top and the sides and the back. So when I was doing this design, I initially held off on doing sort of any outside side exteriors, because I was like, well, maybe there'll be parts of the castle there. So once I decided where to place this, I was like, okay, it's time to go full send on that too. Now, this design was something that I was in the world building, and I was like, man, I gotta figure something out for this. And eventually this is what came out. Using more of the cobblestone inlay to just give that wall some texture, I decided to kind of pull the roof down. These kind of look like those clad tiles you would see in like an LA area, but at the same time, they're huge and they fit the sides very well. I really am very happy with that. Now, the tops of our towers over here, they're all the same on all four sides. Then I use some peak techniques using different types of blocks. Now, we had to make these areas spawn space, like no spawn spaces. So where there wasn't stairs, I used spruce fences and the blackstone buttons. Turned out very well. Now, for the roof itself, these are all deep slate stairs and then blackstone stairs, obviously. Now, I want to go on top real fast because I did do some design work up here as well. So again, trying to stop all those spawns, decided to do pressure plates and buttons. And then once we go down to the front here, I'm not sure if I think I put something down here. I can't remember. I spent a lot of time working on this. Okay, so now there's nothing there, but really happy with the design. Also, let's check out the landscaping. This landscaping was like literally the hardest part. So annoying to fight off those mobs because I didn't light the thing up. But back of this, using more of the cobblestone inlays. Obviously, you've already seen the design. Trying to highlight some things with those buttons, made it look really well. Overall, this is kind of what we needed to get our castle going, because this tells us everything that we need to know. We know the roof, we know the walls, we know the floor. We have a lot of information we can build off of this. So the overall scale of this thing is pretty massive. Let's take a look, right? So as you can see, it takes up a pretty good deal of space on our mountain, but I'm so excited because that means that our entire mountain, scale-wise, it's really going to fit with the castle and it's going to look fantastic. So what I'm actually going to do right now is I'm going to hop over to my creative world and show you the initial castle that I made. So anytime I build anything on Hermitcraft, I almost always build it in a creative world first. Obviously, just want to get those design ideas fleshed out. So this was the one that I settled on, but this is the initial build. I used different colors in this one, and only after I had pretty much built everything, excluding the walls, because this was the initial design, didn't really get a chance to do the back of it. And as you can see, very early on iteration of it, this came together quite well. Lots of mistakes were made on this one, but fixed in the final version. This is like the super polished version. I'm very happy with how it turned out though. So I hope that my cathedral, or my my hall of enchantment and enlightenment, really kind of satisfies the idea of starting our castle for you guys. I'm really excited for this project, and really looking forward to more building. Right now that we've got that base, let's just run wild with it in full send. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider subscribing. We're very, very close to 800k. That would be great to hit within the next few days. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope you guys all stick around for the next one. Anyways, this is iJevin. Peace out, everybody.